What is up, tasty people? It is your boy Tasty Penguin here. We are back today with another little update for the channel on Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Now, I haven't decided which one I am going to play yet. They both are amazing. I've been seeing updates. I was stuck on Pikachu for a while, but seeing how Eevee's moves are going to be and everything in the game, I really want to play Eevee. But this is going to be a little bit of an update to talk about my starting lineup for what I'm going to be using in the game. Maybe give you some ideas for what you could use. And this is based on personal preference, and I'm going to let you guys know this is aside from running into any random starters, aside from running into legendaries, and aside from running into any special Pokemon, including things from the Safari Zone, which is going to be, you know, our Pokemon Go Pokemon. And aside from special Pokemon that spawn in the wild, like Chansey and stuff like that with a small encounter rate, or, you know, starters that can spawn at random places that are, you know, specified places. Though, with those aside, these are going to be normal Pokemon that I'm going to be discussing that I want to use on my team from the start. Now, I do have a starting lineup here. Depending on which game I choose, it's going to change. It's going to drastically change what I use on my team. Now, Eevee... Okay, Pikachu. Let's talk Pikachu first. It's an electric Pokemon. It's going to have some good moves, going to have some normal moves, some electric moves, you know, so on and so forth. Maybe some steel moves, stuff like that. But then you got Eevee here. They gave Eevee some brand new moves that are, you know, elemental, fire, water, and electric moves. And they are awesome. And it makes me really want to play Let's Go Eevee for our playthrough. Now, I'm going to have both of the games. One game, whichever one I choose to play as the playthrough, the opposite one is going to be used for tutorials on the channel. That's how it's going to lay out for me. I don't know which one I want to go with yet, but I'm going to decide as soon as I possibly can. But with that being said, our first set of Pokemon is going to be these two little guys right over here. Actually, I need to bring you up. There we go. That's better. Now, we got Pikachu and Eevee here. That's a given. We already know one of our first Pokemon of the 6 is going to be Pikachu or Eevee. Now, we can put those in the box. They will still walk around with us. We can put those in the box anytime we want to. We don't have to use them, but it is a game based around them. I'm going to use them. I don't know if you are. Let me know down below if you're going to keep these Pokemon in your party, even though they cannot evolve. Now, if you guys don't know already, these Pokemon are going to be like pseudo, I guess you could say pseudo, for their class grade. They're going to be super powered. It's going to have more power. The Eevee's going to be powerful. The Pikachu's going to be powerful. It's not going to be like a non-evolution Pokemon. It's going to be way more powerful than they normally are. So let me know down below if you're going to be using these Pokemon. Now, with that aside, my next Pokemon that I'm going to be choosing, I had to decide between going Elemental Focus, you know, the fire, the water, the electric, the grass, all those guys, or if I want to get physical with it. Now, I can always go around finding, you know, the special side of things. So I think I'm going to start off with one of my favorite fighting Pokemon, and easy to find right off the bat, Primeape. Primeape's right here. He's gonna pop in. He's gonna be clutch for us. You can get him right there before, like at the first town to the left, right before you go to the Elite Four. Sometimes you can find him in that grass, and you can find him right there. He's good. He'd be great for the Brock Gym. Fighting type versus the rock type. It's ownage right there. You're good to go. Now, this is also aside from having to get certain Pokemon to be able to get into the gyms. I'm going to get those Pokemon, but I may not use them. I may just put them in the party to get into the gym, use whatever I want to. I don't know how it's going to work yet, but we'll figure it out. Now, that's my first starting Pokemon, actually the second one. You know, Pikachu or Eevee is a given. We got Primeape here. I love me some Primeape, though. Primeape, he was my very, very, very first shiny I ever found legit in the wild, and it was on an emulator on my phone, so I couldn't trade it over or do anything with it. But we had Primeape there. He was pretty cool. It didn't change his color very much, but it was enough to see, and I loved it. It's a very nostalgic memory for me to think about, and I love it. That's going to be my first Pokemon. My next one, I wanted to stick with. Let me get this here. I wanted to stick with the physical side of things, and I mean a little bit. So the next thing that we are going with is Nidoking, one of my #1 favorite Generation 1 Pokemon. Look at that. Look at that. He just looks so cool. He's so menacing. He's so big. He's ready to fight. Those ears are just on point. I love me some Nidoking. He is so cool. And I know he has some weaknesses and stuff, but I love me some Nidoking. I love it. I think this lineup's good so far. And as far as it goes, these are the only ones that I'm able to come up with right now, guys. So let me know what your next ones are going to be on your team. What all you're going to be putting on your team. I want to see what people's ideas are for their lineups, what they're going to be using, what they're going to not be using, what they're trying to stay away from, what they're going to be fighting for, and what are you going to try to shiny hunt first. I want to know what everybody's teams are going to be. As far as the next 3 on my team, I believe it's going to be left up to you guys. I want you guys to vote it out, figure it out while we're going through this series, episode 1, 2, 3, all that good stuff. Let me know which Pokemon you guys want to see on my team and what we should be using in this series, guys. Because I want to give you guys 3 Pokemon to be named after as well. And we're going to be catching a lot more. Eventually, we'll be doing, if we can, Nuzlockes or something like that. If we can, randomizers. If we can figure out how to randomize this game at all. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to try to figure out some kind of a challenge. It'll happen. It will happen. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to hop off here. I got some videos to make. Let me know down below what your lineups are going to be, what Pokemon you want me to use in this series, and make sure you guys subscribe if you are new, because I am going to be doing a lot more Pokemon content. We have a Fire Red randomizer that hasn't been finished yet, but it's still on the channel. You can go check that out. We're playing Zelda right now. We're playing Shadow of the Colossus, so make sure you guys sub and turn on those notifications to not miss out on anything. I love your faces, and may the Dubstep Penguin be with you. Peace out, guys.